Hi everyone and welcome back. So in this video we are going to talk about Nest.js logging. Okay, logging is like the integral part of application. We should see the logs on the console, or we should be able to write the logs to ELK stack, or we should be able to write it to some third-party terminal. So we should be able to see what is going on with our application, right? Is there any error codes coming? What is the status of the APIs and all these things? So it's like a health check also, and from the logging we can know a lot of things, what is happening in our application. So for the logging you can use a lot of things. First we will talk about the in-house logger of our services. So you can add a logger to a service or a controller or any particular ES6 class. How you add it is simply create an instance of the logger. This is your class name and you will get this logger from Nest.js common. Okay, and now you can actually simply write this .logger.log right inside wherever you wanted to log this particular message. Like I wanted to say that this is a health check. So this is a health check of our application. So whenever you hit it, you will see this on the console. Okay, so this is simple logging. You can add this in your services also. So whatever is controller you have, you can add this to any simple service. Like I'm adding it to the user service. Here I have this class user service dot name. So your logger will also show from which particular class this particular log message is coming. And here I can say this .logger.log, and I will say okay, getting user by email. Okay, so this .logger.log, there are similarly other methods also there. .logger.debug, error, verbose one, all these things. So you can decide which particular method you wanted to add. Let's align all these things. Fine. So this is simplified logging in the Nest.js application. But what if you wanted to add a custom logger for your application? Then you have to go to your main.ts. If at some point you wanted to extend or replace the default logger service, you don't need to change or your application code behind the logger. What you can do is here in the Nest application options which we are passing, while creating the application, here we can override the logger. Currently you see this is using, these are the options you can pass while bootstrapping the Nest.js application. And if we see application context options, here we see the logger. So this is by default using the logger service. If you want to override this, right, you just create your logging class and you override it in the main.ts. This is our main.ts, and let's say I have created my own logger stuff, right? This currently I'm passing the empty object, but let's say I have created my own logger, which is a custom logger implementing the Nest.js and all the Winston Nest.js, and I have written my own class for this. Then you can extend it like this. Okay, otherwise you leave it empty and use this default logging thing. Okay, another thing is how you can write these logs to a third-party service. So there is an example we have is this Nest.js rollbar. This is a paid service, but it's very useful. I used it recently. So what you need to do is you can import, this is a module available, logger module.for root, provide your access token and the environment which you can get from this website, the rollbar, and then inside your services or inside your controllers you can actually write a simple methods. Okay, you will do the dependency injection. Let me add this. You will do the simple dependency injection inside your service, and you will do this .rollbar logger.error.info, whatever. Okay, simple steps in the main module. Just initialize this module in the imports declaration. Second thing is inject inside the services or the controllers, and then wherever you wanted to log it, so you will do the logging of exceptions which are happening in your system. Like in the catch block I have written this .rollbar logger.error. So this log will be logged on the console of Rollbar. Rollbar is a third-party service. Similarly, there are many modules available which does the logging. I mean, the New Relic things and all, these are in the same parts. So this is the enhanced logging, or you can write your own custom logging thing that will help you to log your exceptions, your errors, get the alerts, and all these things you can do. So this is also an important part. Writing a custom logger you can do, or you can use inbuilt logger, or you can use these third-party service. You can also write a ELK stack where you can format your exception messages properly and send it to the Elasticsearch, which can be visualized through the Kibana. Okay, that we will see maybe in another microservice. For now, just about core logging of Nest.js. Okay, thanks everyone.